I plated my mother-in-law's stuffing under my own name. So some context, my mother-in-law Linda has been making the same cornbread stuffing for Thanksgiving for like 30 years. It's genuinely the best thing at any table she's ever sat at. Sage, celery, a little sausage, this ratio of broth to bread that she's somehow never written down. I've watched her make it twice and I still can't fully reverse engineer it. My husband Danny knows this. His whole family knows this. The problem is that for the past 4 years, Linda has made it very clear that she does not think I belong in a kitchen. Not in a mean way, more like a complimenting herself way. She'll say things like, "Oh, don't worry about bringing anything, sweetie. I'll handle the real cooking." Or she'll taste something I made and go, it's good for someone who didn't grow up cooking. Every Christmas, every Easter, every birthday dinner, there is always some version of that comment. Danny thinks she's being nice. I have stopped explaining why she isn't. This past Thanksgiving I was hosting. First time at our house, my call on everything. Linda offered immediately to bring the stuffing, and I said yes because obviously, and also because I was already drowning in the rest of the menu. She dropped it off the night before in a foil pan with instructions on how to reheat it, underlined twice. My sister-in-law Becca, her husband Danny's aunt and uncle, his cousin who always talks too loud. I'd made the turkey, the mashed potatoes, 2 pies, roasted Brussels sprouts. Everything from scratch, everything on my own. It was honestly a lot and it looked good and I was proud of it. Linda walked in at 2, looked around the kitchen and said, "Oh wow, it all looks so nice." I wasn't sure how it would turn out. Not like a compliment, like relief. We sit down. Everything comes out. People are eating. And I'm refilling waters and cutting the turkey at the table and honestly not paying attention to anything else. And then Becca goes, "Oh my god, this stuffing." She looks at me. "Did you make this?" I don't even know why I said it. I wasn't planning to. Something about the way Linda had said it all looks so nice just sitting in my chest and Becca's face so open and impressed. And I just said, "Yeah." Becca put her fork down. "I'm serious. This is incredible. You have to give me the recipe." I said I'd send it to her. Across the table, Linda had gone very still. She was looking at me in this way I'd never seen before. Not angry exactly. More like recalibrating. I kept eating. Danny was oblivious, talking to his uncle about something. After dinner, Linda helped me clear the plates and we were alone in the kitchen for the first time. She set down a stack of dishes and said, "My stuffing," Linda said. I turned on the faucet. "I know." She was quiet for a second. Then she said, "Why would you do that?" I handed her a dish towel and said, "I don't know, Linda. Why do you always tell me I don't know how to cook?" She opened her mouth and then closed it, looked down at the towel in her hands. I said, "I'm not trying to fight. I just think it would be nice if we could both be good at things." She didn't say anything else, just started drying. Danny found out later that night when Linda said something to him in the living room and I heard his voice go up. He came into the bedroom and said, "Did you really tell everyone you made the stuffing?" I said, "Becca asked if I made it and I said yes." "That's not the whole story." "No," I said, "it's not." He stared at me for a second. "My mom's really upset." "I know. You should apologize." I pulled back the covers and got into bed and said, "She's been doing a version of this to me for 4 years and you've never once told her she should apologize to me." He didn't have an answer for that. He went back out to the living room. "Linda hasn't offered to bring anything to Christmas yet."